Hello, this is Niels Römeli from INGravure, and today I want to talk about our smart portal, the way we work efficiently and effectively in a team that is distributed, so virtualized with many projects and many sites. So if you have this issue with your projects as well and you want to organize efficiently and have a successful project or an efficient running business, these following minutes will be important for you. So let's see. We started like 6 years ago, or I even started like 10 years ago with running projects. So I was running one project at a time, and then I came into the mode to run multiple projects at a time at many locations. So in the US, development was in India. I had many customers here and there, and I always felt the demand that the classic tools of tickets and project management were a bit failing for me because I was not really having everything at one spot. So when I started my own business, I came into the position to say, okay, how do I want to organize this? And what I came up with is the smart portal approach, which is giving you like the ability to list topics and to also record the timings of your team, what they need to resolve those topics and what topics they are working at, and also to ask your team to say when they are available for which project in which location. So you get those three things, the view into your topics, the view into the future of availability, and the view into what was consumed into the past. And if you want me to show you the demo, how this works, please stay online. All right, so what we start is we go with our web application. It's full web developed. It's responsive and reactive, so organizing fast and giving you also the right response to your screen size. So if you are with a cell phone, you can use it and work with it. So what we came up is like for topics, it's like with a workbench for topics. I'm not very creative right now, but let's see, it's like we have somebody who needs to deliver this and somebody who gets it delivered to. So, and when we create those topics, we see which person has how many topics. I mean, in the past, I was always running through ticket systems that were having some reporting behind the scenes, and then you have to work around that and distill it to really understand what's the workload of the people and what's the cycle time and how long it will take until they work on the next report. This is now here in front of the game. So in the moment you talk with your team, you can also see, oh, you seem to have too much on your table. Let's readdress that. So support you assign for him has to do something. So you see now the load, it's even, both people have the same load, which very seldom, most of the time you get some people who get a lot of topics and some people who don't have so many topics. And don't get me wrong, this tool is just a recording, so the art and the value gets created with the person correctly listening to the people talking to you, and let's say putting on the table what needs to be done, right? And I think for me in good IT service is really to listen carefully to the people and to really listen to everybody to get an efficient list, and then ask, okay, like for Eisenhower matrix, we want to win the war. So what's the importance and what's the urgency? How something can be very, very important, but has to be done in 6 months, so we don't have to scream about it. But things that are very urgent and very important, we want to tackle right away to get the efficient stuff. So that was topics, and to also quickly show you the availability tool. So let's quickly talk about the availability function. So yourself and your team is able to put in the project they want to work at, different location, Hamburg, Chesapeake, wherever. Put in some timing and when they want to start and what they want to do. I mean, they can leave it with your plan of the day, but that means for you as a project manager to create the purpose and meaning of what should be done that day. And ideally, everybody should know what's going to happen that day. You can also post different stuff, like I'm on a business trip, I don't know, compensation day, whatever. So putting in these forecasts into one schedule for the team, I mean, it just saves a bit time of asking where the person is, what he does. And in the evening, you can also always check if that was possible to do that task, or if something happened that is like a barrier in your project or organization, whatever. So this way, our schedule builds up for the whole team. We see that I did put in some forecasts of what needs to happen Monday and this Friday. And obviously, I have to talk to my two team members, user 1 and 2, and see that we create some purpose of meaning what should happen in our project and organization in the coming weeks. So, and obviously, the last thing is just to put in the timesheet, what I did work on. So I worked on the planning organization. It's like, I don't know, started 7:45 and time for the video. Point. Big break. I took 45 minutes. I don't know who did work at what role, how many hours, how many days in the month overall, on what day in the month, what were the comments, right? And we see like what are the closed topics in that reporting period. So we can always talk through and report to our management or customers what we really worked on. That's basically it. I mean, it's like you get your topics. We're not addressing it like agile or lean. We are really taking every comment we get into a work item. We are creating then Eisenhower matrix on it with importance and urgency, because we want to win the IT, we want to win the business, we want to be very efficient, create operating income, be nice and easy, and really also address all the good ideas the people have of improving, right? It's always a waste if you're not listing topics. And then we want to understand how much time we spend for what. So it's really also an effective direction, the time. And we also want to report to others when the team is back and working on stuff. This way we can organize smoothly and nicely. My name is Niels Rümmeli. I'm doing this now for years and years. And if you want to win your business as well, your project, your organization, work more with your stakeholders, get more topics, address them. Try not to forget anything anymore, right? Just remember everything and address everything, even if it's a few months later. It was not urgent at that time, but now it's urgent. So I will be happy to share this planning approach with you. Just send an email to it@ingravure.org. Just work with us, contact us, follow us on LinkedIn, Xing, Facebook. We are there. We are happy to get you back on track, and talk to you soon. Bye.